Welcome to the tutorial of Buff Brite Skins. Whether you come through buffbrite.com or buffbriteskins.com, it'll get you to the same place. You'll start at our screen with all our templates. Go ahead and choose the one that fits the model of polisher you have. Next, you're going to choose the background color, black, burgundy, whatever color you want. Next, you're going to switch to our background vectors. There are 4 ways to manipulate any image on our website. You have a delete, which is the X. You have a copy, which has the 2 boxes next to each other. Then you also have the ability to tilt it, and you have the ability to expand it. These are always going to be on every image, and you can use that as well as other things to create the look that you want as you're creating your skin. Now here we've created a copy. We're going to kind of run it down at an angle on this Rupes Bigfoot skin. Next, we want to show you how you can go down through any of our sections and grab something that has the right color you want. And you can edit and crop out an image. We're going to edit out a line here of this red, and we're going to bring it down in, and we're going to set it as almost a pinstripe against this carbon fiber. So we're going to expand it out. Now sometimes it's hard to grab onto some of these, so you might want to expand out the line also, just make it fatter, just like this, or skinnier. And then we're going to spin it to the angle we want. Now it's not going to quite be long enough here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it out a little bit farther. And now you can see we get it to the length that we want, and then I'll go ahead and skinny it back up and make a nice little sharp line out of it, and it'll give me that nice contrast that I want. And then I can copy that line also, and I can bring it over to the other side so I can do the same thing over there. These desktop tools are extremely easy to use, but we do recommend that you do it on a laptop or a desktop. It just seems to work better. A lot of times Chrome is the easier way to go with it also. But you can try it on your browser and see how it works. Once you get these lines set to where we want them, and we're good with our basic overlay, now we can jump out and get into our clip arts if we'd like to. We can minimize or maximize the screen to get in closer and zoom in and get exactly the look we want. Now I want to go actually and take the carbon fiber, use it on these rectangles up in the corner. These are for you to use for your own design, or you can use them. They fit perfectly on our flamethrower lights, so you can design one with your logo that you can go ahead and throw up on your flamethrower lights. So now we're going to get over to the clip arts. We're going to look through some of what's there. You can grab anything. I could put a skull on here if I want to. I mean, you can grab some exhaust pipes and throw them up here. There's about 300 here to choose from. You can most images are PNGs, so that they're see-through. You can lay them over the top, though some aren't. And I want you to understand you can actually go in and grab any design that you want, from pictures of your family, your kids, your car, whatever you want, bring it up there. We're going to throw up this one of this fighter teeth and lay it on the side here, but I don't want the eye's not going to fit in there, so I'm going to cut the eye out, stretch this out and get it to where I want it. Then I'm going to copy it and throw it over the other side too. But I'm going to go ahead and also grab the eye by itself so I can manipulate it and put it where I want it. Spin it, make it smaller, throw it up there, get the look that I want on it. And now I'll go ahead and copy these 2 items. Now I'm going to have to flip this one, so that's one thing we could do with up on the toolbar up top. Over to the right, there's one where you can actually flip the design, which is pretty cool. It just mirrors it to the other side. So once we get things kind of dialed in and put where we want, and once again we can maximize with down in the lower right hand corner and make that bigger to make sure we get exactly what we want. And now we can go and look at some more clip art or whatever we'd like to put in there. You can actually download your own images by in the clip art, in the images tab. You can actually go in and up top there's a way to bring it down and download any image that you want. It's a lot better if it is a PNG, because it will float. It'll be invisible around the outside, and it'll just float over the top of whatever else you've got there. And there is layering available inside of this also, so you can actually throw things in front of or behind to get the look you want. Here we're going to throw up our Buff Brite Skins logo and get that where we want. We're going to make a copy of it, come out to the side, minimize it, spin it, kind of get it manipulated where we'd like, and then we're going to copy that again. And anytime you need, if you make a mistake, there's a back or an undo button up there and a redo button up on the top toolbar. So if you make a mistake, just hit that undo and you'll be in good shape. There's a file button up top, and you can hit a drop down on there to save your work as you go along. Now, as you do copy any image, it's going to automatically pop up around the 5 o'clock mark down there, 4:30, 5 o'clock, if you're looking at a clock. So if it's in an area that doesn't show up, just kind of click down there below it, and it will show up, and you can drag and drop that wherever you need to. Next, we're going to go to the text tab. Bring up any kind of text. There's different designs. There's tons of different fonts that you can bring up. Bring it up and get it laid out to roughly where you want. You can actually go over on the toolbar to the little paint can there. Click down below, choose any custom color you want. Copy the code up into the upper black box up at the top and drop that code in there, and that color will appear on whatever you're doing. That also works with any of your other images. You can also enhance your images up on the little wand up there. You just hit that and you can adjust between black and white and other things that you want. And here we're going behind, and things can be hidden behind. Hit that layering button there, and you can get those things kind of brought up so it layers in right there on that button there. So you can go back and forward with your images. So go ahead and look close at it, check your images, make sure you don't have anything over the edge of another template edge, and then you can save your file. Next, you want to go push add to cart and get ready to purchase. You can just go ahead and do your checkout, or if you'd like to add more, you can actually go in and go back up and hit the restart key as long as you've saved your file. So we're going to go ahead and open up our file and our designs, and we're going to grab an image and we're going to manipulate that. Here we've got it on a Rupes Bigfoot, but sometimes get it dialed in and move it around, make sure it's exactly where you want it. Sometimes when you save something, it might shift slightly. Save it again. Now grab a different template, and if we want to use the same image, we can just take and grab those things, move them around, manipulate them to wherever looks good, and get the same basic idea but for a different machine. So you can come up with one shop design with your logos. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, you just move it around to where you want it, where it looks best, and then you can go back up and push that add to cart button again, and that way you've created another skin. You can buy both at once or separate, doesn't really matter. Save it again, and we're going to add it to cart again, and off we go. So more than anything, just have a little fun. Create something that sets off your brand and is going to set you apart from everyone else, and put it out there on social media and enjoy what happens. Thanks for checking us out at buffbriteskins.com.